go. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Stay Connected UK people. People about to react to this reaction video. It's called Single Mom has a meltdown after realizing feminism has lied to her. People, let's get into this one. You guys are in the comment section wanting me to react to this one. Let's get into this one right about now. Let's go, people. Let's go, people, man. Let's go.
I'm now sitting here at 25, having to figure out how to get back in these streets. So 10 years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still, with my daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy.
Here's another example of feminism failing women. It's not natural for a female to not have a guy. You guys get that? Like, this whole concept of women being strong and independent and being able to provide for themselves, this is a new construct that's evolved maybe within the last 60 to 70 years. 100 years of women being independent is not going to override thousands of years of ingrained biology where women needed to rely upon men. Let's get into some of the topics in hand.
People, as I always say, do you agree with that breakdown, what Myron just said? Let me know if you agree in the comment section. Let me know, people, in the comment section. Do you agree with him or do you don't agree with him? Let me know, people, in the comment section. Then give me your thoughts and opinions.
Okay, so this video came up on my feed. I had to cover it. Okay, as you guys know, it's red pill shit, right?
Guys are so lucky. You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want.
All right, she's 25 years old, so she sees the walls closing in, right? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, life is great. Woo, forever 21, right? But now she's right in the middle of her peak. And she realizes from here, it's only downhill. Now, women react to this in different ways. Some women have a meltdown like this girl's about to have right now, and then others think that they got more time.
Want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her 20s and live a normal life. Girls don't have that luxury. I'm now sitting here at 25, having to figure out how to get back in these streets so I can figure out. So 10 years down.
Yeah, man, dating nowadays is crazy, people, man. I can't even lie to you. The dating scene is just so messed up. For real. Like, it's so messed up. Proper messed up. Like, too much expectation, too much, I want this, I want that, too much entitlement, too much of it, people, man. Way too much entitlement from, you know what I mean? Like, for what I've seen, innit? From friends, family, there's them talking about the dating scenes and all sorts like that. Conversation here and there that I've heard people on the phone, like, and transport, when they're on the buses, the coaches, trains. Like, I've had these conversations, man, everywhere, do you know what I'm saying? And boy, it's hard out there, man. It's hard out there.
Down the line, I'm not sitting there single still, with my daughter being an only child. Like,
Well, there you go. That's a big part of the reason why she's waking up. It's a big part of the reason why she's waking up right there, chat.
I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy. Like, I want all of these things.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this one time through with zero commentary, then we're going to watch it again and give commentary. I think that's the best way to do it. So you guys get it raw with zero interruptions.
Guys are so lucky. You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her 20s and live a normal life. Girls don't have that luxury. normal still with my daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy. Like, I want all of these things. But people don't want that nowadays, it feels. It feels like no matter, it's like, what is this dating stuff? What is Hinge? What is Tinder? What is all of this? Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that's what the world and the internet has caused, isn't it? It's like the hookup culture, isn't it? That's what it is. It's made things even like better than what it is. You used to go to you used to date the local girl, innit? Or the woman used to date the local guy, innit? Now it's like you're dating all across the world, innit? And it's become so like, ooh, I mean, what's going on?
Like, my friends helped me make a Hinge and a Tinder, and it's like, I hated it. I ended up deleting my Hinge, and I'm getting ready to delete the Tinder because it's just like I don't want to talk to anybody on there. Like, I don't want to do any of this. Like I'm just sitting there like a magazine going through like clothing. That's what it feels like, and it's like, I don't want that, and I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that at all.
Okay, you guys got it in full context, so let's go ahead and go through it and I'll break it down.
Guys are so lucky. You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like...
Now, this is important. I tell you guys all the time, right? That deep down, women don't really want to be promiscuous, but it just ends up happening that way because either they have bad people around them, they have friends that are sluts, society doesn't tell them enough about not being promiscuous, the guy has good game, but whatever it may be. There's a whole bunch of reasons, but naturally, if women could, they would actually prefer to not be promiscuous. The problem is that a lot of them don't have the proper guidance. They don't have a strong father figure. They don't have a strong brother or a cousin.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with what you're saying there, man. There's not enough guidance
To tell them this shit, and they end up doing dumb shit. And this is why, guys, for a very long time in human society, arranged marriages were a thing. The reason why arranged marriages were a thing is because when you leave women to their own devices, they make really bad mating choices. Okay? And when women make mating choices, when they're at their peak, those mating choices a lot of the time end up fulfilling like more of the physical and emotional stimuli like bad boy. They don't really wake up and say, okay, I need a guy that's a provider, that's nice, going to treat me well. They don't wake up to that until later on. Okay? And this is what arranged marriages were precisely designed for. They're designed to keep the woman from up her life. Because we know that if you leave women to their own devices, what do? They pick the bad boy, they pick the Chad, they pick the guy that has status, clout, whatever it may be, and they might not necessarily be a good provider.
People, do you agree or disagree in the comment section? Let me know why.
Now, the reason why the father and the brother were so important is because the male figure in the family understands that if they up and they don't get a partner for her that's going to be a provider, they're going to be left on the hook to support her. Okay? So, for example, I'm a dad, I have a daughter. When I'm looking for a man for my daughter, I'm going to be looking for a guy that's going to treat her well and support her. Okay? So I'm going to look for guys.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that for our daughters, especially our daughters, but mainly our daughters. Sons, yeah, we do care about our sons, but if a guy has a daughter now, yeah, we're mainly going to look out for the daughter's interests, mainly more.
Guys that are more stable, guys that might be nerds and clowns, but it doesn't matter because they're good people, etc. Like, I'm not looking for a bad boy as a dad. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a guy who's going to be square, vanilla, and reliable. Okay? But women, when they're young, are not looking for that. Okay? Like, I'm basically trying to find her a nice, dependable Honda that's going to last her for a long time. Meanwhile, she's trying to get a sports car. And she doesn't have the credit nor the money to get it. You understand where I'm going with this? That's the male's job, and this is why arranged marriages have been a thing for so long. Because women have a very bad habit of having a natural proclivity to give sexual access to men in their peak years that aren't necessarily going to be good providers long term. Does that make sense? This is why it's so important for a male counterpart in her family to come in and ensure that they're involved in the mating process. Because if you leave women to their own devices, they do stupid shit. Exhibit A. This girl, right, has a kid already. So clearly, she didn't do a good job of figuring out if this guy was worthy of mating with. More than likely, her dad or brother or somebody wasn't involved. Or, worse yet, he could have been a good mate. She thought she could do better, and she left, which is another big L. But regardless, the bottom line is mate selection, when it comes to women and their own devices, typically leads to an L.
Two things could be true, innit?
That's what it comes down to. And this is why it's so important to have your dad or your brother or your cousin or somebody be involved in the process, because the thing is that your dad has skin in the game. He's looking at it, if I don't find her a good husband, I got to pay for this. And that's a really good motivator, okay? That's a really good motivator to make sure that they find somebody that's good for you. Anyway, let's keep going.
Any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her 20s and live a normal.
And she probably realized this from dating other guys that are a little bit older than her that don't want to take her seriously. That's how she knows that, by the way.
Life. Girls don't have that luxury.
Okay, the only reason she's aware of this at 25 years old is because she has a kid. So the kid has forced her to mature way faster than she thought. And though she's only 25, she's waking up to this now.
I'm now sitting here at 25 having to figure out how to get back in these streets so I can figure out, so 10 years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still with my daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy. Like, I want all.
And this is where feminism lied to women. Oh, get money, get a career, you'll be fine. No big deal. You don't need men. Here's another example of feminism failing women. And just so you guys know, I tell you guys all the time that a woman's tears are only legit when she cries in solitude. I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of these women that you guys see on Instagram that are hot, these OnlyFans girls, whatever, they'll be in their car randomly and park on the side of the road and cry. I'm gonna say that again for you guys. A lot of these girls, chat, a lot of these girls, they'll literally, like, they'll make it look like, oh, I'm having fun, life is so awesome, blah, blah, blah. They'll randomly be driving to a grocery store one day. They'll pull over on the side of the road and start crying, bro. Literally. Or they'll just be in their house watching TV and they'll see a couple having like a really good relationship and they'll just start randomly crying. Because it's like hitting them like, oh shit, like, I don't have that. What? And they all know in the back of their heads that there is a time clock ticking. And they know the older they get, the less likely it'll be that they'll get their first choice of guy. But they cope. Hell, I'll tell you guys another dirty little secret that a lot of women won't admit. A lot of girls, what they'll do is, when they're feeling really bad about themselves, they'll post a picture of themselves on Instagram, or they'll make a Tinder profile, right? Just to see, test the water, see where they stand. A lot of women in relationships do that, by the way. They'll make a Tinder profile or a Bumble profile, right? Maybe their boyfriend or their husband's not giving them enough attention. They'll make the profile to see how many men match with them. Right? Or they post a sexy picture of themselves on the internet to get some validation. Like, women need attention, okay? When a woman doesn't get attention, it's very difficult for her to operate. Because what you guys need to understand, right, when it comes to women, females inherently understand that their value, their sexual market value is 100% contingent upon the way that they look. They understand this deeply, right, and innately. So when they're not getting that attention from their guy, or men in general, maybe they're in the house all the time, they're not being 3 or 4s, whatever, sometimes they might be tempted to be like, you know what, let me just make a Tinder profile here. You know, let me post a picture of myself on the internet, blah, blah, blah. The reality is that females need validation from the opposite gender to operate. Does that make sense? It tells them where they are in the pecking order. Fortunately for us as men, we don't need female validation to really assess where we stand in the sexual marketplace. It's a measurement to some degree of where we stand, but what we really count on is status, money, other people respecting us, and then the women kind of come after that. But with females, it doesn't operate that way. With women, it's all the male.
People, do you agree with that? What he's just said there?
Gaze and male attention that they get, that they're able to figure out where they stand in the sexual marketplace. So what a lot of women will do a lot of times is they'll make that profile, post a picture on Instagram, whatever it is, to just kind of see where they are. Because even the most successful businesswomen, even the most successful entrepreneurs as females understand deep down nobody gives a about that shit. And not only do they know that, but these women that make more money, that date these guys that make more money, they don't go about it either. So this is another reason why women post on the internet the way that they do, and they're on social media the way that they are. They need that gas, bro. A lot of these chicks are like thirsty Lamborghinis that need gas at every gas station they stop at. The problem is that they need premium gas, but a lot of times they get regular gas. You know, they need 93, but they're putting 89 in there. The engine. That's women for you. The car runs, but it doesn't run efficiently. And then eventually, when they get enough regular gas, what happens? Engine blows out. That's the modern day female for you guys. That's the modern day female. They're so thirsty for attention that they'll put wrong gas in there. That wrong gas is Instagram. That wrong gas is Snapchat. That wrong gas is dating apps. Get all this gas that isn't efficient. What they should be focusing on is getting premium gas for their man, right? But since modern day women are so thirsty for attention, they'll take it from anybody. And not all attention is good attention. But that's the world that we live in nowadays, unfortunately. Now with this girl, she's realizing it a bit earlier.
I agree with that, man. Not all attention is good attention. Real talk. Yeah. I totally agree with him in that part.
Because she has a child. But I'll tell y'all niggas right now, if this chick didn't have a child, she'll be doing all the thought shit too. But she's getting red pilled on this topic faster because she actually has real responsibilities. And raising a kid by herself is very difficult to do as a female. Very difficult. So that's the only reason she's making this video and can't take it anymore. But best believe, there's 21-year-old chicks, 19-year-old chicks, 20-year-old chicks, whatever, that don't have kids, that park on the side of the road and cry just because they don't have a boyfriend. All the time. All the time. Fresh will tell you. Fresh was seeing this chick for a while. Like this chick that like knows all these, she knows all these like OF girls and thoughts here in Miami. And Fresh will be around them all the time. You told me, bro, they'd be randomly crying. They go to the bathroom and just be coming back with red eyes and shit. Like, what's wrong? Like, and he saw this multiple times. Like all these girls that like do this OF shit or, you know, whether it's stripping or OF or, you know, they're a sugar baby or some other bullshit. Like these are all very attractive women, right? Hence why they're able to monetize on their looks to the degree that they do. But in private, when he's there with this chick he's seeing and they're all there together, he'd see them randomly be crying. Like what? But it goes to show what I told you guys before. No matter how successful, how much money, how much attention females get, at the end of the day, they want attention from just one guy. And since most women can't pull that off because they're stupid, they rely upon the gas analogy I gave you guys earlier. They're not getting premium gas. They're getting regular gas from Instagram and dating apps and everything else like that. They're OnlyFans. But that's not good enough. And it f***ed up the engine. Hence, why they end up crying every now and then. But don't get it twisted. These women that run around and say, oh, I'm a hardcore feminist, man, blah, blah, blah. Bro, they cry in solitude all the time, bro. It's not natural for a female to not have a guy. You guys get that? Like this whole concept of women being strong and independent and being able to provide for themselves, this is a new construct that's evolved maybe within the last 60 to 70 years, right? Hell, let's even say 100 years. 100 years of women being independent is not going to override thousands of years of ingrained biology where women needed to rely upon men. It's not going to override that. Anyway, let's keep going.
All of these things. But people don't want that nowadays, it feels. It feels like no matter, it's like, what is this dating stuff? What is Hinge? What is Tinder? What is all of this? Like, it's disgusting. Like, my friends helped me make a Hinge and a Tinder, and it's like, I hated it. I hate it. I ended up deleting my Hinge, and I'm getting ready to delete the Tinder because it's just, like I don't want to talk to anybody on there. Like, I don't want to do any of this. Like I'm just sitting there, like a magazine, going through, like...
And it's funny because, you know, women have all the choice, right? Women have all the choice.
Clothing, that's what it feels like. And it's like, I don't want that. And I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that at all.
Absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely nuts.
There you go, people, man. There you go, people, man. People, let me know your thoughts on everything that Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit brought down. Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? What did you think about the female and her perspective and her maybe waking up to realize that, yo, like, the dating game's not a joke? Yeah, people, like, give me your thoughts on that sort of opinions on that and questions on that. And do you agree on a lot of the things that Myron Gaines said or what she said? Or what do you think about the dating game itself? Do you think it's a bit messed up right now? Let me know, people, in the comment section down below. If you want me to react to more of these type of things, let me know, people, what else to react to in the comment section down below.